Yeah. So this is June 2026. Today is what date? Yes, today is 27th. Yeah, to 27th of June. So the last time I did a video like this, I made an affirmation that before the end of this year, I must have very profitable in this trading. Yeah, so I made that video, I think, I don't know, maybe January. I don't remember, but January to date, have carried out a lot of trades. Some I win very little, but the losses are much. Yeah, the losses are much. I I have read a number of books, did a lot of studies, but uh, I don't know how far the improvements have gone, but there is an improvement. Yeah, there is an improvement. Uh, but in all, there's a lot of losses, and my eye have seen shaky. Yeah, I don't see wetin no good. Like pain. It looks like as if you're not moving forward. That kind of thing. You get. Yeah. But I decided to still do proper study because when you try something and you fail, you have to look for the reason why you are failing on that. Yeah, when you try something and you fail, you look for the reason you're failing on that. And I can tell that I have I have not gotten knowledgeable enough on what I am doing. I just have the picture in my head, but not grounded to it. I am of the opinion that with 50% win rate and that you can actually do something. But what about the other 50? I think I have been making progress with the other 50, not the actually positive 50. Yeah, I think maybe like with 50% probability that I'm going to actually big something. But out of the other 50, yeah. So the thing is, you have to be properly grounded in what you are doing, like have a sound knowledge on it. Yeah, the process, the process. I've gone back to the process, and if you check my work, currently what I'm reading, I have done. If you check this book, I've done them over and over again. Now I'm reading Technical Analysis of the Financial Market by John J. Morphin. Yeah, this book must have been written in the 90s, but when I even checked the PDF, it was scary, about 595 page. I didn't know where to start from because it looks kind of old with old languages. I mean, like old type of English. Yeah, although it has been re-edited over the years, and I really don't know where to start from because the book is scary. But as you can see, I have studied the book, and I must say that the book has opened my eye, and it has given me more insights to what I thought I know that I did not actually know properly. Yeah, I found myself reading trend lines and support and resistance. Yeah, I've done that. I first of all, when I started this journey, I started with babypips.com. Baby Pips, School of Pipsology. It teach you what is forex, and I've read the Trading Bible. I I've read a lot of Candlestick Bible, Japanese Candlestick Bible, and stuff like that. If you talk about book on psychology, I've read a lot of books on psychology, like the Trade in the Zone, the Disciplined Trader, the Psychology of Money, Atomic Habits. To mention but a few, but I think this particular work by John Morphin is actually like a teacher that is teaching you with a layman's tone, like in a language that you kind of understand. Yeah, you look at me, like right now, I am very far from where I'm coming from. Yeah, in terms of knowledge wise, and there might not be like results at the moment, but I believe when I get back into the market, I'm actually going to be different. I have to see things differently. I have tried what I'm learning theoretically on the charts and see how it works. Yeah, it works perfectly fine. And I believe, yeah. Now, when I come back to this video or post this video sometimes, I can use this video as a point of contact to other people. It can serve as an inspiration to you. Yeah, that you can do it, and I'm a living testimony that you have to follow the process and not the results of other people. Because when you check the industry, for instance, you will see a lot of paparazzi, you know, and you will like it. Like definitely you will like it because there's kind of freedom it gives. But what I've come to realize is that those people that are living the paparazzi at the moment, they pay the price. Like they pay the price. The price they paid is what they don't talk about much. What you see is just the results. The results of what they do is what you see. You don't see their cries, the pain, you know, the pain of blowing your last $100, the pain of, putting the money you're supposed to use to eat for the week into an account, and, within the twinkling of an eye, everything is just disappears. Yeah, the pain of people doubting you and, asking what are you doing, that you're wasting your time. A lot of people say it's gambling. Yeah, that's another misconception that people have about trading that actually baffles me, even as much as I'm not profitable at the moment. But the fact that people mistake it to gambling, I've come to realize why. Why? Because a lot of people can't do what I am doing at the moment. What I'm doing at the moment is taking the time to study this. By the time you present book to people, for instance, and ask them to read, they will be like, oh no, this is too much. This is too much. Can't you just give me signal to just trade? You understand? They just want to take the signal from you and just put it in their Meta 5 or whatever they're using to trade and just make money. They just want to make money. They don't want to see the process. The process is very important. The process is very important. The process is very important. Yeah, so the process at which you arrive at something is important. But the process we're talking about at the moment is actually a very difficult part. This part of life is kind of very lonely. It's lonely, it's boring, it's draining. You lose a lot of your spark. Yeah, you lose a lot of spark. Like, take a look at me right now. You can see that I think the spark reduced, but I think I'm kind of happy intellectually how far I've come. Yeah, the way I see things, it builds you, it refines you, it brings out the person you are. Yeah, because you are faced with two things: fear and greed. And these are two issues that is inevitable in every human endeavor. Yeah, fear and greed, fear of missing out, and the greed of wanting more. Yeah, so if we are able to like conquer these two things and follow the process, your set down rules, I believe you are able to go. Yeah. I plan on ending this video in just 10 minutes, and I think my time is up. Yeah, I'm going to make this video and use it as a reference point sometime in the future. Yeah. God bless you, son of impact. And I wish you success in everything you're doing from now henceforth. Amen.